question that 70,000 strong ask before every game at Caesars Superdome. Who dat say they gonna beat them Saints? And in a few moments, we're gonna see a team try to provide an answer here in New Orleans. Today, two NFC South teams set to tangle. It's the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. On the Carolina sideline, here's a look at head coach Dave Canales. His guys a lowly 2-4 over the last 6 weeks. Facing off with him, head coach Kellen Moore of the Saints. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home.
Ready?
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Dropping back to throw. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Setting up a throw. Throw secured by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
20 at the 39-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
17 yards. That's good for another Saints.
Working inside the red zone. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Saints have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, we all knew who that final pass was going to go to. That entire drive really ran through him, and it continued all the way to 6. Saints and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. First and 10, they're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. And with that last throw, a memorable one for him because it gets him to the 3,000-yard plateau for the year to mark every quarterback tries and honestly expects to hit over the course of a regular season. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Caught by Washington, left side. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
It's a design boot. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20.
Trying again following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they're going to be snap at the 11 after that play. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? The Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, you got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
That's grabbed inside the 30. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints earn the chance to tie before halftime. Chris Olave with the touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. 1 play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the...
Saints ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Back to pass on 1st and 10. To the right side, cut by Olave. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Saints
throwing here just before halftime. Catch made by Cooks. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. So we're all not a big one. The Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive.
Ready.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Good time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Pass play coming here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass game, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. What a difference it can make for an offense.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing from the gun here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
3rd down and 10.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. He lets a heater go. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Airing it out to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 14-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Running behind center with Kamara. Into the second level past the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25.
16 more yards.
That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and throw it here. That's Cox. He's got Washington. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 4th-quarter lead.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because
Saints ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
Give them an even 10 yards on the play, and the Saints are going to have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
Throwing from the gun. Into the hands of Olave. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
To number 12, Chris Olave. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints with a little more work to do to win it here. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 42. It is cut left side. And he's going to go down right along midfield strike. And that completion gets him up to 400 yards in the football game. No, it's a tough mark to reach, but one that every quarterback takes pride in being able to reach, or at least challenge every so often. They'll come up 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. Finds the in route, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
And they got there in time. He is taken down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first.
A loss of 9.
As they'll get together and discuss. The Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And there's enough time left that you can't call it impossible. They're going to need a heck of a play downfield to get in range for a possible game winner. to throw. He fires one deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. He'll look to throw it. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
This to win the game. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. That's no way to end the game, right? Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Their defense got off the field clean, Brock, and now their offense runs on knowing that any points are going to end this game.
Well, you want to look up complimentary football in the football dictionary, this might be the most important time for it. One side of the ball makes a stand, and the other side gets a chance to go win it.
Throwing now on first down. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. Well, this has been one of the big stories of the game, partner. He's been sacked over and over and over here. And this time, cost him more than just yards. It cost him 2 points and possession. Former quarterback, man, what are you thinking at this point in the game?
I'm thinking I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the training room to get my body right. And I think, were you Marshawn Lynch right there? Over and over
there
and
you
over.
Go. Let's go.
The Saints game is over, but his work isn't done yet. There are a lot of players and groups people have questions about, but this week, he's the only one who gets to answer.